have been watching you. Not specifically you, but you, the one that lives in my screen, the one who is consistent every day, every minute, every second. You don't miss. You wake up, you execute, you conquer, and you repeat the same process every single day. And for a long time, I tried to mirror that. I tried to become a crop version of myself. But here's the truth. While you were building your empire, I was busy digging a deep hole. It started as a small footprint, just a moment of procrastination, then a day of I'll do it tomorrow. And before I knew it, I had dug a hole so deep that the sand doesn't reach the bottom anymore. I'm not just stuck, I'm drowning in the potential of who I am supposed to be. Have you ever felt that way? That you have gold dreams, these bright, shining visions of the future that you have, that you hold within you, inside you, that burn than fire, like, you know, those goals, but they feel like weights tied to your ankles. Because the higher the dream, the deeper the fall when you realize you are still sitting on the floor, wondering what to do next. Asking yourself, like, hmm? I used to think my problem was a lack of best friends. So I would put myself together. I would have that weak one, the one. It's always the weak one. That week where you are the hero of your own movie, you eat the right things, you exercise, you sleep at the same time, you do the work, you feel the momentum, you be like, I can do this, I can do this. But then day 8 happens. On day 8, the silence gets hard. On day 8, you realize you're being great is actually bowling. That you are bored for a long time, a very, very long time, and that's where I always break. I don't just stop, I sabotage. It is the most annoying feeling in the world, knowing exactly what the right thing is, having the rules to do it, and watching your own hand reach for the wrong thing instead. It's like being in a passenger in your own body. You are screaming from the back seat. Turn left. The goal is to the left, but your hands keep moving, driving right back towards the way. Why do we do that? Why? Just why? I think it's because we have turned consistency into a guide. And when we can't worship it perfectly, we decide we would rather be a perfect failure than an average try. There are those kinds of people who are like, it's rather that I failed than being a mediocre, like in the average. If not top, then it's better that I failed. Let's talk about the world. Why is it so hard to climb out? I think we stay in the world because the world is safe. If I stay down here, I have an excuse. I can say I'm not successful because I'm stuck. That's a tragedy. People feel bad for people in tragedies. But if I climb out of the well, if I reach the top and stand in the light, then I have no excuses left. If on the top, if I am at the top and I still don't make it, then it's just me, my talent, my worth, and that's terrifying. We choose the deep hole because drowning is easier than breathing the thin air of our responsibilities. We say we want to be what we really want to be, but what if what we really want to be is just enough? We have these golden dreams for the future, but goal is heavy. We are trying to run a marathon while carrying a treasure chase. Maybe the reason we keep giving up after a week is that we are trained to be the person at the finish line before we have even learned how to tie our shoes in the dark. Most people always be like, if you watch YouTube videos, like, if you want to be a CEO, behave like one. If you want to be a billionaire, behave like one. Yeah, that's a good thing to keep me going, but of course I can't. I don't think I can. Like, even if I try to, we have different lifestyles at this time. They afford things I can't afford. They have things I don't have. Then, like, let's say I get to eat beans and rice for a week, and for them taking a week, they never even see how beans and rice look like in that week. Maybe they know, but I'm trying to figure out how to explain this point, but I hope you get it. You see the difference? Like, even if you try to live like that person, you can never be that person. So, yeah, I think that's why keeps us in that loop of starting over and over again. I spend hours thinking about what I'm doing next. I plan, I collate, I calculate my failures, but thinking isn't doing. Thinking is often just a sophisticated way of hiding. We think because as long as we are considering the next step, we haven't officially failed the current one. So we are safe. No, 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 no. The right thing. Doing the right thing feels like trying to move a mountain with a spoon. You look at the mountain, you look at the spoon, and you just drop the spoon and go back to sleep. Because the gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't a distance, it's a graveyard. It's a graveyard of all the weak ones that didn't make it to week two. If you are stuck right now, I want you to look at your hands like this. Look at them, look at your hands. They are the only things that can get you out, not your thoughts. Because you're always thinking, not your golden dreams, just your hands. And you don't need to reach the top of the world today. No, they just need to find one crack in the wall to hold on for the next 10 minutes. They just need to find one crack in the wall to hold on to for the next 10 minutes, for the next 1 hour, for the next 5 seconds. Hmm? Just, just only those minutes. And what's gonna do that is the hands, not your golden dreams, not your thoughts. So, to my friends and to my audience, to anyone who feels like they are drowning in their own potential, I'm still in the world with you. I don't have a map, I don't have a 10-step plan. All I have is the realization that consistency isn't a straight line, it's a circle. You fail, you forgive, you try, you fail, you forgive, you try again and again, thousands and thousands of times. The every second people, they aren't different because they don't miss. No, 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 no. They are different because when they miss, they don't spend 3 months, 1 year, many years mourning the mistake. They just start the next second fresh. No, they don't waste time. I'm tired of being annoyed at myself. I'm tired of choosing the wrong thing just because the right thing feels too heavy. Today, I'm not looking at the top of the well. I'm looking at the wall in front of me. If a week is too much, I'll take an hour. If an hour is too much, I will just take a breath. Because the well is deep, but it's not infinite. And if and even if I only climb 1 inch today, that's 1 inch closer to the sun than I was yesterday. Let's stop digging. Let's just start climbing. Even if our hands shake, even if we fall behind, even if we fall back. I don't like this stuff. Ah, even if we fall back down tomorrow, climbing. Just keep climbing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.